The world has changed forever. Even after there's a vaccine, nothing will be the same. What worked in early 2020 is not going to work in 2021, 2022, and beyond. So we need to evolve. Let me show you how. Hey, what's up? Trevor here, Hollywood editor turned full-time realtor and YouTuber. On this channel, I teach realtors and entrepreneurs to grow their businesses using video. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right down there, whack the bell so you get notified the next time I post a video, and hit that like button for my self-esteem. Now, I got a ton of content, free content on this channel that'll totally help you explode your business with video. If you want me to hold your hand personally, I also have a free webinar at videosecretswebinar.com, which will totally help you level up your video game. After this video, please go check it out. It's going to make a world of difference for you, I promise. Today I'm going to show you why you need to get on YouTube right now if you're a business owner or entrepreneur. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you some tips for getting started if you're totally new and maybe afraid to get on YouTube. Now with COVID-19, with lockdowns around the world being extended pretty much indefinitely, nobody has any idea when things are going to go back to sort of normal. So it's more important than ever to be on video, and especially to be on YouTube. When I joined my wife in real estate full-time about 3 years ago, I went to see the owner of the brokerage I was at the time, and I was super excited, like, dude, you got me! Now, why YouTube? Well, YouTube is the second largest search engine on the world behind its owner, Google, which is number one. People are searching for things on YouTube, and you have the opportunity to answer their questions. I was like, hey, I was thinking he's gonna be super excited. He's got a Hollywood editor full-time in his brokerage. I thought he'd be all jazzed about that, but he was like,
that's great, but when I started out in 1942, I threw pencils and calendars on doorsteps and knocked on doors, and you should do the same thing.
YouTube is free. It costs nothing to be on YouTube. You can market to literally billions of people, and it doesn't cost you anything. I literally left that meeting like disheartened and just depressed. And literally, within a few months, we switched brokerages, and I found, a team leader that was a little bit more supportive of my background. And so Leela and I, we hit it full time, like really hard. We did video, we did Sphere, we did open houses, and my first calendar year full-time in real estate, joining my wife, who'd been doing it a couple years already, we did almost $400,000 in gross commission income. And we didn't do door knocking, we didn't do FSBOs, didn't do cold calling, didn't do expireds. If you don't know what FSBO is, that stands for sale by owner. And it worked. All the stuff we were doing worked. Video works. With the entire world shut down, in fact, I think it's probably illegal for me to be on the beach stopped right now. I think you have to keep moving, but I'm not the only one, so I'm probably okay. But because everything's shut down, people are spending more time than ever on their devices, on video, and especially on YouTube. A huge chunk of the world is working from home, and millions are never going back to the office. Let me address some common excuses people have about getting on video. And by the way, excuses make sure your life is the same as it was yesterday. Now is not the time for excuses. One of the most common things I hear is that people are afraid to get on camera. And I've made hundreds of videos, so I'm no longer afraid. In fact, I rather enjoy it now. But in the beginning, it's kind of scary, and I totally get that. Whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, you can get over the fear, and the way you get over the fear is by doing it. Just jump on camera, force yourself. Don't make excuses, just get on camera. I talk a lot about using Instagram stories or Facebook Live or whatever to get started, but the trick is you just have to start. Do an Instagram story 3 times a day for a month, and I promise it's gonna be a lot easier then. You have to stop making excuses. Now is not the time for excuses. You wanna stay in business, you wanna be one of the few people that's in business when this thing is over, you gotta stop making excuses and jump in front of that camera. If you're afraid to get on camera, go ahead and post that in the comments below. Just post, I'm afraid, and tell me why you're afraid. What are you afraid of? Please post that in the comments below, and maybe I can answer and help you a little bit with that. Some people say, I don't have any subscribers, no one's gonna watch my videos. Well, guess what? Every single YouTube channel since the beginning of time starts out with 0 subscribers and nobody watching their videos. I'm about to launch another channel, an RV channel, a travel channel, Stop Being Afraid channel. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but that's going to start out with 0 subscribers, and it's going to be an entirely different niche. So I'm going to be starting from scratch just as much as any of you are starting from scratch, and I'm going to have to make it grow. I'm going to have to suck it up for a while and get very few views, and then over time build it. So you got to start somewhere. Start with no subscribers, start with no views, have just your mom watching it, and over time, if you're consistent, it's going to grow. The other thing to realize is you don't need 1 million subscribers to make a good living at whatever you do, especially in real estate. I had under 1,000 subscribers the year my wife and I did almost $400,000 in gross commission income. Subscribers don't equate to money. Having people that are in your niche, in your market, watching your videos and ready to buy is what equates to income. You could have 10 subscribers, but if that one guy that sees your video is somebody that's ready to buy or sell a house and they respect you as the local authority because you're on video all the time, and then your commission, it could be 8, 10, and my market's like $12,000, $15,000 per sale. You don't need a bunch of subscribers or even a bunch of views to make a lot of money in real estate by being consistent on video. Another common thing I hear is that I don't know how to edit, Trevor. Well, A, you don't have to learn how to edit. You can hire somebody on Fiverr, onlinejobs.ph, or hire a kid from your local high school to edit for you. I promise there's a ton of kids within a 2-mile radius around you that can probably edit way better than you will, do it very inexpensively. The other option is just suck it up and learn how to edit. It's not hard. In fact, I made a video a few days ago, there's a link right there, on the very basics, the 101 of how to edit with a program called Filmora. You can use any program. Your program is irrelevant. And some people think, oh, I need a better camera. Look at this. I use this camera all the time. Works great. Nobody cares if I'm using the GH5 I'm holding in my arm that's breaking my arm because it's so heavy, or this one that would be way easier to be using now because it's light. Camera doesn't matter. Use your phone. By the way, if you don't know how to edit, or you barely know how to edit, smash that like button. I want to know how many of you have no idea how to edit. If you do know how to edit, go ahead and post in the comments below what software you are using to edit. I use Adobe Premiere right now, but I've tried a whole bunch of them. A lot of people also tell me they just have no idea how to start on YouTube. Let me just give you the quick tips. Here's the 101 that's gonna launch you ahead of everybody else that even has a YouTube channel and are not doing it right. Number 1, set up a YouTube channel. If you don't have one, I made a video, a very simple 101, basic, set up your Gmail account, get a YouTube channel going. There's a video on it right there. Check that out. Next, set up your YouTube channel. Number 2, figure out what people are searching for by doing a little bit of keyword research. Find an actual topic that people want to know about in your market. And I made a video about that like a week ago right there. There's a way to get started. Do that. That is going to put you way ahead of everybody else because pretty much no realtor is doing that yet. You can be the guy that is. Number 3, make a very simple, barely edited video referencing that video I mentioned earlier. It'll show you how to do it. It's not that hard. You just gotta start. And number 4, this is another thing that everybody misses. People post a video on YouTube and nobody watches it. It's because they don't have any followers on YouTube yet. You need to share the heck out of that video on all your other social media platforms and with your database. If you're on Facebook, share it with your people on Facebook. On Twitter, share it with people on Twitter. I've got a video on how to do that right here, in fact, but you have to share it, especially when you're just getting started on YouTube. That's it, just do that. And here's the thing, your first video is probably going to suck, but that is okay. Don't get all caught up in making it perfect and doing all this research and cameras and lighting and sound effects and like none of that stuff. Keep it super simple and just get it done. In fact, do it today. If you're gonna do it today, post that in the comments below. Commit that you're gonna make a simple video today and post it on YouTube. If you can consistently post one video a week on YouTube, A, you're gonna get better, B, you're gonna be more confident, C, people are going to see you eventually as the local celebrity. This isn't an overnight thing. It takes work, yes. And D, is that number 4, you're gonna sell more stuff. It doesn't matter if you're selling widgets or selling houses, you will have a more successful business by being consistently on YouTube, I promise. Speaking of not perfect, my lens is fogged over from all the moisture at the beach. It's super windy and loud. My hair's a mess. I look terrible, but I'm gonna post this video anyway because done is better than perfect. You just gotta start and don't worry about it being perfect. Even me, after hundreds of videos, my videos still aren't perfect. I just want to get them out there and share the value. What's much more valuable than how perfect it looks or how perfect you look on camera is that you're delivering valuable content to your people. By the way, I think I found an actually better place to be recording this thing because this tractor here is blocking the sound and nobody's kicked me off yet. If you learned even one thing in this video, please hit that thumbs up for my self-esteem. It helps keep me out of therapy. Therapy's like super expensive, man. For more video marketing tips from realtors, check out that link right up there. And by the way, these tips will work for any business. Hit that subscribe button right there. I cannot wait to see your very first video posted on YouTube.